YouTube family. Hey y'all, hey. I hope y'all doing well. Got some little tunes playing in the background. We about to shut this off in a minute though. This is Forgive Them Father by Lauryn Hill. So this energy, yeah, this is very significant. But let's see. Okay. Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. Hey y'all. Welcome back. Welcome to Ari's chat room. Chocolate Star Tarot. Our little sacred space. I really hope y'all are in good spirits. I hope that y'all are doing well. This is going to be a sweet, nice little reading. I want to make this like kind of like a Bible class, but not necessarily a Bible class. I feel the need to tap into a few chapters of some prophets and stuff like that. So that's really significant. So all of my current Christians, past life Christians, halfway Christians, dip in against, whatever you want to call yourself. We are going to be tapping into the Bible, certain passages, and I got some channel messages, and then we just gonna get into the cards. But yeah, first of all, highest source of light, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, Allah, we love you and we thank you so much. Netcher, we thank you so much for allowing us to be able to share this sacred space. I thank you for allowing me to share my spiritual gifts, secret gifts, spiritual gifts with the collective. Please allow the collective to be attracted to this message as they need to be, and please allow them to have discernment and receive clarity through this reading and have a better understanding of things that they may need to have illuminated in their life. We thank you for your protection, your provision, your love, your everything, God. We just thank you so much. We love you. We praise you. We honor you. Ashe. Ashe. We're going to hit the bell. We're going to hit the bell. Somebody needs to do some type of chakra cleanse or crown your root. That's your root. Somebody needs to sit down and raise their arms up, like sit crisscross applesauce, raise your arms up and pray. And that can be how you can like reroot your root chakra. Reroot your root chakra. Y'all can do some crystal work too. It's funny because these two just popped out to me. So copper and red jasper can also help you work on your root chakra. Also dancing. Dance it out. I had me a nice little praise session this morning. I had to just break out all of the good gospel music and stuff. And I try not to say Jesus too much. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It depends on the energy behind the music, whoever's creating it. Like we have to work on being extremely intentional right now because with our frequency and our codes and our DNA switching up, a lot of shit is not going to continue to resonate with us. Especially when it comes to English. So start learning another language. That is very significant. Like I don't think that English is going to be like the standard language for us to speak in the next 100 to 200 years. Heavy on the light, what's the word? How do you say that one? Light language. So I want to get straight into these Bible messages because I just thought that was so interesting. Oh, we got the song Long as I Got King Jesus. And then we got Forgive Them Father by Lauryn Hill. And we also got I Choose by India.Arie. So all of those songs could be significant. And in the song I Choose, she's saying, I choose to be courageous in everything I do. My past won't dictate who I am. I choose. So you choose who you are. You choose who you're gonna be. Like I don't even. Okay, we gonna put a pin in that thought. I also wrote down supernatural grace. So just realize that Source, the Most High, our Creator, they have supernatural grace for us. Therefore, we need to have supernatural grace for ourselves. So having grace for when we mess up or when we fail or something like that, it just means that whatever we were doing, it doesn't resonate with the frequency that we saw it in. So just try again. We need to work on having a lot more grace and compassion for ourselves. Mm. Also, ginger. If you are experiencing stomach ailments, you need to be consuming ginger. Ginger can help settle your stomach. It can also help get rid of all of that bad bacteria. Um, I just heard plain Greek yogurt too. And you can add your own honey to it. Do not buy sweetened yogurt. Okay. Don't do that. Oh yeah, that's for somebody because I'm getting goosebumps. We got thrust past the plateau. So y'all, when I was having my little praise break and whatnot, y'all know if I got some church folk up in here, you know when you get that good church praise break in and you get the dancing and whatnot, then you start get the cramp on the side and you be like, all right, now let me sit down, let me take a pause for my praise break. But I ain't going, y'all. I powered through my praise break and I feel so energized. I feel so much better. Like I feel like I got energy from the Most High. I got energy from places and sources. Like it's like I was calling it down, like I was pulling it down. So breaking down strongholds, bringing to break every chain. You're bringing down strongholds as you are dancing, as you are casting that energy out. And if you do have a lot of negative energy in your aura, dancing it out is going to get rid of that shit, especially out of your body, out of the frequency of everything else that's around you that's going on. So I got me a little study Bible, y'all, because I was tired of looking it up. I just the significance of this being called the Jeremiah Bible is just too hilarious. But yeah. So first they want me to go to Second Kings. Hmm? This book is so interesting. Yeshua. This is the book of Yeshua. Okay. Damn, it's got land and stuff in here too. Okay. Um, Second Kings, First Kings, Second Kings, First Chronicles, Second Chronicles, Nehemiah, Esther, Job. I think that's in the first, the Old Testament. Yeah, my page overprint. That's interesting. Y'all see this little fold right here? The page didn't print properly. Something about Proverbs. Interesting. Yeah, y'all. You find Second Kings. There's Corinthians. So I'm smoking my Kush, reading Corinthians. Smoking my Kush, reading Corinthians. Smoking my Kush, reading Corinthians. Yeah. I don't know why I can't find Second Kings. I'm sorry, I'm being a bad. What you call it right now? Actually, see, I'm working on it, y'all. I'm trying to get my little format together because I should have really just had the little. Y'all know how the pastors be having the post-it note inside the thing. This is totally impromptu, but hey, I'm gonna just stop being judgmental on myself. 469, page 469. Here we go. Second Kings. Second Kings, they wanted me to read chapter 5, verse 11. So this is about Naaman being healed of leprosy. But Naaman went away angry and said, I thought that he would surely come out to me and stand and call on the name of the Lord his God, wave his hand over the spot and cure me of my leprosy. Are not Abana and far apart the rivers of Damascus, better than all the waters of Israel? Couldn't I wash in them and be cleansed? So he turned and went off in a rage. Naaman's servants went to him and said, My father, if the prophet had told you to do something great, would you not have done it? How much more then, when he tells you, Watch and be cleansed? So he went down and dipped himself in the Jordan 7 times. Okay. So he went down in the water and he dipped himself in the Jordan 7 times, as the man of God had told him, and his flesh was restored and became clean like that of a young boy. Then Naaman and all of his attendants went back to the man of God and said, He stood before him. Went back to the man of God. He stood before them and said, Now that there is no God in all the world except in Israel, so please accept a gift from your servant. The prophet answered, As surely as the Lord lives, whom I serve, I will not accept a thing. And even though Naaman urged him, he refused. Wow. This is very interesting. So, there could be something about you ask God to cure you of something, and God told you what to do, but it sounds silly. So you like, no, for real, God, like, what you want me to do? Like, yeah, I'm trying to do this, and that. And God, like, yeah, this is like the person that was cured of blindness, and God was like, yeah, or no, Yeshua, when Yeshua was performing great miracles, Yeshua was like, okay, I'm about to take this mud, it was probably clay too. I'm gonna take this clay, I'm gonna mix this in with some water, some herbs, some essential oils and whatnot. We're gonna put this on your eyes, and it's gonna clear your blindness. You didn't hear him saying, What's dirt gonna do? God, you telling me to put some dirt on my face? Like, and he just sitting there like, Yeah, I did. I did. Did you do it yet? Because until you do it, I don't understand what you're talking to me about. So somebody might have asked God for something and you ain't do what he told. Okay. So somebody still ain't listening. This is piggybacking off a couple days ago. I feel the need to read the verse behind it so y'all can have a little more context. I'm gonna start from 8. When Elisha, the man of God, heard that the king of Israel had torn his robes, he sent him this message: Why have you torn your robes? Have the man come to me. He will know that there is a prophet in Israel. So Naaman went with his horses and chariots and stopped at the door of Elisha's house. Elisha sent a messenger to say to him, Go wash yourself 7 times in the Jordan, and your flesh will be restored, and you will be cleansed. Okay, so this is like a prophet of God. Okay, so somebody could have like authority issues too, like you're mad because you feel as though this message might have come from a prophet and it wasn't coming from the Most High, and then what the prophet told you, it actually sounded kind of foolish, but this is a word of God. You asked for the word of God. So receive the word of God. It doesn't matter who it's coming from, as long as it's coming from the highest source of light. Let me not get mad. All right, let's go next. 2 Chronicles 11 and 33. $5.49. 2 Chronicles. There is no 11 and 33. Let's see if we can do 33 and 11. Mansa, king of Mansa Musa? I don't know what I'm channeling. I'm just gonna do my job. I'm on, and then they got I'm on. Okay. So Mansa Musa's in the Bible. That's noted. Okay. Mansa, king of Judah or Weda, 33 and 11. Okay, the Lord spoke to Mansa and his people, but they paid no attention. And so the Lord brought against them the army commanders and the king of Assyria, who took Mansa prisoner, put a hook in his nose, bound him with bronze shackles, and took him to Babylon. In his distress, he sought the favor of the Lord his God and humbled himself greatly before the God of his ancestors. When he prayed to him, the Lord was moved by his entreaty and listened to his plea. So he brought him back to Jerusalem and to his kingdom. Then Mansa knew that the Lord is God. So heavy on like a lot of people that are not believers, like, but it's not like this Christian believer type stuff, like the Most High, like the divine, the one, the great spirit, the divine entity that connects, tethers directly into our soul and spirit. So next we got Esther 10:10. 635. Okay, the greatness of Mordecai. King Xerxes imposed tribute throughout the empire to its distant shores, and all his acts of power and might, together with a full account of greatness of Mordecai, whom the king had promoted, are they not written in the book of the annals of the kings of Media and Persia? Mordecai the Jew was second ranking to King Xerxes, preeminent among the Jews, and held in high esteem by many of his fellow Jews because he worked for the good of his people and spoke up for the welfare of all Jews. Interesting. Anything else? They telling me Ruth. Ruth. Ruth 5 and 7. This little thin Bible. Hmm. First and Second Samuel, First and Second Kings, First and Second Chronicles. Okay. Okay. Boaz marries Ruth. There's something about. Okay, let's see. What's about the story of Ruth? The opening line of the book of Ruth is a snapshot of Israel during the time of the judges. In the days when the judges ruled, there was a famine in the land. In Israel's case, there was more than just an absence of food. A spiritual famine arose after the Hebrews settled in Canaan, and this led to a physical famine. Moses had warned the people that if they failed to cleanse the promised land of pagan corruption, their fields and flocks would be cursed. When physical famine fell on them, some Israelites sought food where they could not find it in the land of their enemies. The idolatrous Moabites. There was something about the Moabites that was coming up in my energy too. The book of Ruth captures this irony as an Israelite family leaving Bethlehem, a symbol of God's fullness, and searching for bread in pagan Moab. Both the husband, Elimelech, and the two sons in this family died while in Moab. The wife and the mother, Naomi, was suddenly without protection or resources, save the two Moabite wives of her dead sons, just as the Lord would not turn away from Israel. His loyal love, or has said, the love that will not let go, would rescue Naomi and her daughter-in-law Ruth, bringing them through the emptiness into fullness of joy. Ruth's story is one of a God who redeems and delivers his people when they heed his direction. Trusting Naomi's God to provide. Ain't this some shit, y'all? According to a custom. Oh, wait, no. Trusting Naomi's God to provide, Ruth insisted on leaving all and following her mother-in-law back to Bethlehem. But Naomi and Ruth had nothing on arriving in Judah. According to custom, they need a relative to redeem or provide for them and their family. And Boaz, likely Elimelech's brother or cousin, stepped up, rescuing Naomi and Ruth from poverty and taking Ruth as his wife. In his generous, redemptive actions, Boaz becomes a forerunner of the ultimate guardian redeemer, Yeshua. We're not going to say Jesus Christ, who redeems his bride, the church, so that his people may have life in the future. And by her acceptance of Naomi's God, Ruth becomes a picture of what Paul teaches centuries later. It is not by physical descent from Abraham, one that is redeemed by the faith of Abraham. Kindness leading to redemption. So it's giving like a lot of y'all might have strayed away from the path, and you're never too far away to be redeemed. I think that's what all of these verses and stuff is telling us, because I'm not too much understanding. Like I'm like a esoteric kind of like what's the meaning behind it kind of thing. But like sometimes the Bible, you just take it for what it is. A lot of it is riddles and synchronicities and fables and stories and this and that. But a lot of it is gives more like 60-40 kind of thing. Like a lot of it is just take it as it is. Take it as it resonates. Take it as it is. Take it for the black and white. So know that you are never too far away from God to be redeemed. I'm here and say, let the redeemed of the Lord say amen. Ashe. Let the redeemed of the Lord say ashe. So I'm sick. I don't got my Bible quotes with me. And y'all, when I did that reading the other day, I had a one random quote that fell out. And remember, we read James chapter 5, verse 1 through 12. This is James chapter 13 or chapter 5, verse 13. And it says, is anyone among you suffering? Let him pray. Is anyone cheerful? Let him sing praise. Period. I just want to praise you forever and ever, day and ever, for all you've done for me. Hey, blessings and glory. Okay, it's offering time. So you're never too far from redemption, and somebody needs to also set up an altar, or you need to give back to the Most High. Give back to your ancestors, whether that be you setting up your ancestor altar, or you going to church and laying on the altar, or whatever it is that you feel like you got to do. I feel like these the people I'm talking to, you might be transitioning from going to church and laying on the altar to creating your own altar, because you got to realize you are the church. Church is inside of you. The church is nothing without its people. Ain't nothing but a building. Don't look back. You're not going that way. So some of y'all, yeah, are stepping away from like the church structure. Stop being afraid of what could go wrong and focus on what could go right. If you never try, you'll never know. And then we got, don't put the key to your happiness in someone else's pocket. I just want to say the only reason going to church every Sunday is because you're scared to go to hell. You should not be fearful of God. That's not having fear in a relationship. That's like, there are some forms of Christianity that is abusive. And there are some forms of Christianity that is healing and empowering and enlightening. As for me, I grew up in a church where it was a missionary church. It was also a Baptist church, which means that they believed in going out into the community. They believed in preaching the gospel to other people, and they also believed in servicing the community. It wasn't just about, hey, come to church, hey, this and that. Hey, what do you need? Hey, do you need clothes on your back? Do you need shoes on your feet? Do you need a roof over your head? Do you want to come join the choir? Do you need prayer? Like things like that. I feel like the energy about to get so serious. Okay, Uncle Johnny, we're gonna welcome you into the chat, please, because I'm still working on my little format, and I feel a little bit all over the place. I feel like I'm getting like heavy downloads from like Father God, like the male, divine male entity of light. There was something I wrote down. I got some information yesterday from another healer. What is it? The Father, he represents let there be light. So as you call on the Father means let there be light. So Father God, the beginning of light, the first light. Tell us more, please. Highest source of light. The first light. The first spark. There's the Most High is putting a new spark in you. You'll see it when you believe it. Not you'll believe it when you see it. You'll see it when you believe it. Yeah, the first light. It was an idea first. These are somebody is working on like rapid manifestation. It's like you're turning away from this old construct, and then like because you have been in this old construct for a long time, whoever I'm talking to, you're a powerful being. Like you are a powerful entity, and you have chosen to keep yourself inside of this church construct for a long time. But as you are stepping into your power, and as you are uh putting the porch light on, letting the spiritual team know that you finally home, it's like you're a high ranking spiritual being, and you are like manifesting very rapidly. But it's like we almost gotta, I don't want to say throw it out, but we almost gotta be like, we can't even say have faith of a mustard seed. Have faith in things that's not there. Y'all got faith in checking your bank account online and it say numbers on that motherfucker. You don't know if it's really money in your bank account, but you got faith in that shit. So why don't you have faith in the Most High? Why don't you have faith in the things that are unseen? And I'm trying not to yell at y'all. I don't want y'all to take this as like a me talking down on you or anything like that. This is just how I communicate. I'm loving, but I'm not gonna take no shit, and I'm not about to let my people suffer, especially when they suffering at the hands of their own bullshit. Like at some point we gotta wake up. So every day is a chance to get better. Don't waste it. Something about Italy. Something about Italy is so significant. We got be a warrior, not a worrier. So if God called you into that little spiritual battle, I'm sorry. Don't shoot the messenger. He not pulling you out no time soon, but you don't have nothing to worry about. You already been trained and prepared for this for lifetimes. Somebody's scared. Somebody, I feel like somebody's crying. They're like, bro, what's my life without the church? Like, so somebody could be stepping down from their roles at the church too. Like you could have played a big role inside of some type of church structure. I want to get some signs. Who could I be talking to right now? Highest source of light. The first light. Not bad. We got the full. Yes. New spirit guides, new spirit team, new understanding. That could be an Aquarius, or you could have, this could have just been the, like, it's like you got thrusted on it, like you got thrown off of the path that you were on and got thrown onto a new path. Like it's giving like you don't have a choice. You're not even being dragged. Like you're being forced to awaken. I'll be trying to burn my lip off, y'all. Oh, by the way, this is Damania. Damania, it can help with like visions and stuff like that. Help with channeling. So if you are like interested in getting your own deck of cards and stuff like that, or like into alternative medicine, definitely look into Damania. But this is Damania lavender and chamomile, and a sprinkle of the tweeds. Just a little sprinkle dinkle. We got Osiris, Asar, the king of the underworld. Also, with us getting new spirit guides, I just want y'all to know that like hopefully y'all follow like energetically, hopefully y'all understanding when I say hopefully y'all follow, not like actually follow me. But as I've been ascending and getting better understandings, I'm realizing that like this zodiac sign and everything, it's not going to resonate anymore. At least not with my energy. So I can't even like Sagittarius is still something that resonates in my spirit because I am like because of my bloodline, because of where I come from, cosmically and all of that as well too. But those are things that are not really going to be resonating too much in this time. So Osiris represents the underworld. This also that could be like the magician too, but thy rod and thy staff. So your spiritual tool and your spiritual protection. They're like these modalities aren't going to work anymore. Yeah, I got the Wheel of Fortune and the High Priestess. Looks like I'm going to have to get new cards, guys. So sorry. Wheel of Fortune is like moving forward. Yeah, Death card. Scorpionic energy. But it's something about Pisces and Scorpio. Something heavy about Pisces and Scorpio. Aquarius. Just in the time and in the energy, not the sign. It's like there's something that you're really just moving on from. Like, yeah, wow. We got the world, we got Bastet, and we got Atum in reverse. This could be a Virgo. The world that gives me, what is this? Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and something else. It's not coming to me right now. But Bast and Atum in reverse. So something about Bast could be working with you right now, where there's like the energy of a cat that can be help you purge this underworld type spirit. I'm hearing like feline, feminine type energy. Yeah. Well, I don't really know what cards are gonna resonate, y'all, because a nigga got a whole new frequency. Um, that's what we can do. I just keep hearing like quantum energy, quantum healing, quantum physics, quantum, rapid acceleration. Like that's what I just keep hearing. Quantum leap. My bad, y'all. I just realized I don't have no music in the background. It feel kind of weird. My bad. I didn't know it was anybody on YouTube. Okay. I keep saying my bad. Let me stop saying my bad. Something about emerald. Oh Lord, let me hurry up. Something about somebody's throat chakra too, because I just drink this tea and smoke my little herbs and shit to open up my throat chakra, but that motherfucker wants to close. So somebody is scared to speak their truth about like being ready to walk away from this church structure. You could be like a pastor or something like that, or your mom could be a pastor, or ooh. Yo, we got Jasper. Did we not just pull this out? Where's my Jasper at? Like, we just pulled this out. Stress is a part of life. Sometimes it seems like the stress is unbearable. That is where this beautiful stone comes in. Place it under your pillow at night, and peaceful, calming dreams will come. It brings inner strength, balance, and courage. So somebody's dreams, Scorpio, I know y'all dreams been in fucking insane lately. Insane lately. Whoa. We got Larimar. Larimar is a mixture of sky and sea energy, especially tuned to women. This stone helps restore connection with the earth goddess and bestows upon you the energy of the sky and sea. As you meditate, it can help you reach the spiritual plane and even connect with angelic connections. Okay. And then we got Topaz. This stone has an incredible amount of energy and can direct it with pinpoint accuracy. It sheds light on your life path and lets you see clearly your mistakes and how to achieve your goals. It brings about self trust and abundance and confidence. Everything in your life looks clearer with this stone. So you could be like newly on your spiritual journey. These could be crystals that you could work with. I know that. Oh, wow. And this color scheme goes together too. That's what's up. Um, I just keep hearing quantum healing, quantum healing. Okay, I lost that thought. Anything else? Any other crystals they may need to work with right now? They want me to go back to the Bible messages we were reading. Ruth, you need to have trust that God is going to deliver you from where you are. Or have trust that you have the tools that you need to deliver yourself. Yeah, we got Pegmite. Pegmite gives off a very specific vibration. It reaches into your spiritual self and can bring a hidden talent or skill set to the surface that you didn't even know about. Feelings of inadequacy and self doubt are often linked. Somebody's trying to close my chakra. This beautiful stone works to open the heart chakra. I know we was gonna end up getting green. So yeah, stop being afraid of what could go wrong and focus on what could go right. You are protected. I want to get a lighthearted energy. And y'all, I was having such a bad day like 2 days ago. I shouldn't say a bad day, but I was feeling, I was purging a lot of sadness and a lot of old skin. And it did it to me. I was boo hooing like a fucking baby. And I saw this little thing on the ground, and I'm like, okay, why in the world is this on the ground? Like, is this from my house? Because I have like little pictures that I was just about to put up in my house. I'm like, damn, like, how did this get from my house to outside, like on the ground? So I pick it up. It's a picture of a random sink, but look what it says. You are loved. I promise y'all, I picked this up when I was at the gas station. It was just on the ground. It was just randomly on the ground. It said, you are loved. So the universe wants you to know that you are loved. You can trust in yourself. It's almost split the deck. The energy is heavy in here. Polo babies. These my new little babies. I got some kawaii cards. But they up in here with the rest of the family, and they like, I can't take it. It's too heavy in here. Here we got the Four of Wands and the Five of Wands. You're like, yeah, I gotta fight for stability. I gotta fight for energy in this motherfucker. Look at me. What's going on up in here? Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. One more. Somebody's on a brand new journey. Two of Swords, Three of Swords, Four of Cups. And it's like, even though you like, damn if I do, damn if I don't, you like, I gotta start speaking up for myself. I gotta, hey, look, I don't want to go to church this weekend. Or hey, look, I don't resonate with that no more. Like, I can't do it no more. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I know it's gonna break your heart, but we can't do that no more. I don't want to hang out no more. I don't want to go out and drink and do all the rest of the other shit. It's like you're growing up, you're ascending. You're like, I can't do it no more. Yeah, we got the Ace of Wands, the Temperance, the Devil, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Queen of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. Huh. The Empress, the Queen of Pentacles. My God. Somebody could have thought that they were certain. Somebody was 100% sure that they was going to catch you up and throw you off your fucking spiritual path by getting you to chase money. Or by holding money over your head. They were certain, 100% sure, 100% sure that they was going to throw you off your path. We got the Ace of Wands and the Temperance and the Devil here. This is Sagittarius and Capricorn, but this also is giving me like the time. Like the Ace of Wands, there could have been some type of awakening that happened to you in December, or something that happened around that time where you were just like, I just can't do it anymore. Like I'm trying to see the angel in you and you're the devil. And I just can't do it anymore. And this person's like, but wait, I got the money. I got the Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. And a High Priestess. But really, this person had a High Priestess. Like, this person wasn't all-knowing. Nobody's all-knowing. Except for the Most High. Okay. We're going to remove this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, with the High Priestess here. I'm sorry, y'all, because I know the energy, somebody's infiltrating the energy. With the High Priestess here, with the Queen of Wands and the Eight of Swords, somebody thought that they were just going to have you stuck by spell binding you, by binding you to this money, by acting as though they're just this angel and they're really like acting out of the roots of the depths of the lowest of vibrations, and then like reveling and thriving there along with all of the rest of the karmic people that think that this is cool to be toxic and gang up on people and gang stalk people and do all the rest of this other weird ass shit. They now they're getting money because of course you're going to get earthly things when you're serving the worldly prince. Of course you're going to get the money. And this person was like, oh yeah, I got the money. Do you want it? And you like, no, I'm good. I'm not about to bind myself up to your earthly shit. You're doing karmic earthly shit. You're receiving karmic earthly rewards, and you're trying to come to me with this karmic earthly shit, and you really fucking expect me to accept the shit and fuck myself up and end up receiving karma behind your bullshit? No. Not my collective. Not us. Not I. Not us. Not we. Not we. No. So any advice for people dealing with this energy, higher source of light, before we clear this up? Because I'm not about to just keep saying no, fuck that, ignore the energy, blah, blah, blah. But I'm really tired of it coming up. We got the Nine of Swords. Somebody's projecting. Somebody's having like sleepless nights, continuous anxiety. They don't know what to do. They're freaking out. And no, they don't have nobody to offload this karma onto. They don't have nobody to trick or manipulate. And they might not even. Five of Pentacles. They don't even got this High Priestess, the bitch that was doing magic for them. They don't even have a person that was doing magic for them. Queen of Wands. Somebody was impersonating you. Queen of Wands and the Temperance. I mean, this is my energy. Source, give me guidance on how to use, where to go with this energy, please. Do you want me to clear this energy up, or do you want me to address it? Because I'm trying to be on a higher frequency right now. The Chariot. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to let it go. Does anybody else need advice when it comes to this energy, or should I just clear this up, Source? Two of Cups. Okay, somebody else does need advice on this situation. Somebody could be dealing with some messy ass shit. He said, she said, some bitch doing magic. The bitch, they trying to like put on the front and act like they really together and everything's great and blah blah blah, but really behind closed doors, the bitch is, I don't know what is going on. This is it's if it's not understood, it's not from God. Okay. Satan, Satan, Diablo, whoever you want to call it, lower vibrations, lower frequencies, that shit is where confusion is from. Okay. I refuse to confuse myself and put myself into y'all fucking weird ass illusion. I don't know who this person is, but this, and if this is resonate with you, this is what you need to say. I refuse to put myself in this fucking illusion that this person is creating, because confusion does not come from the spirit of God. It does not come from the Most High. So I cleanse this energy, I purge this energy, I remove this energy. Cause no. Damn, you gonna come through the kid cards? Like, childish. Somebody's a child. God. We're gonna put all that toxic shit over there. I still want to use my little quiet deck. We got the source. Can we remove my energy? Speaking to the first light, can we have a message for the collective? Yeah, we got the 8 of Wands, communication, fast communication, 9 of Wands. But the 9 of Wands came in reverse. We're going to leave it reverse. Somebody is trying to fight with you. Somebody wants to be able to manipulate you, lower your vibration by throwing daggers at you and they're acting like they didn't do shit, or arguing with you. Somebody wants to cause fucking problems. Somebody wants to cause conflict. So you need to call down your spirit guides and ask for protection. Yeah, Page of Cups in reverse. This is somebody who cannot come forward and make any type of offer towards you. Any prayers that they got, they fall on deaf ears. Any spell work that they doing is not working. The Wheel of Fortune and the 3 of Cups. All this person can do is drink, drink, drink their fucking life away. Page of Cups. This person been drinking since they was a teenager. They don't know how to put the fucking drink down at this point. Any advice for this person, highest source of light? We got the Death and we got the Queen of Pentacles. I got a storyline here. There could be a death in the family or something like that, or something about the Death and the Queen of Pentacles. I was just channeling the 8 of Pentacles, and 8 of Pentacles is here. With the 10 of Cups. Oh boy, somebody's going to pay for all of that magic they've been doing. 8 of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. All they do is work. And they're like, oh yeah, I'm happy. Everything's happy. I got everything I wanted. I manifested the life that I wanted. Blah, blah, blah. XYZ. And shit, they probably did. Or somebody, once you transform, once you walk away, or once you step away from these old habits or these old patterns or something like that, with the Page of Cups, once you step away and like grow up, walk away from like this childlike energy of like peer pressure and like, I don't know. There's some type of like somebody's root chakra. It's just somebody's not stable. Like you need to go back to God. Like I'm here and come on home to God. Like somebody needs to go back to God and like start back working, like start manifesting the things that you want to see. You need to have a death of your old self and then and step into your power. This could also be a Virgo here that's working really hard, and they manifested the life that they wanted, and they're happy and they're successful, and they got the love that they want, and they like, I'm thinking about marrying this person, and that's fucking beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. So anything else for the collective highest source of light? Any messages about trust? We got the 4 of Cups. Y'all keep asking for stuff and then y'all don't trust the universe. Okay, so here's what's going on. Somebody thinks that because they are manifesting the life that they want and all the things that they desire and blah, 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 but you're not listening, and it's because you're not listening to the Most High. How long do you think that shit's gonna last? If you feel like life has been going great, blah, 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 and XYZ, but there's a certain thing that you've been asking God for, and God ain't gave it to you because you're not heeding his word. Tell me more about the 4 of Cups. We got the 5 of Pentacles and the 2 of Swords. Somebody's going to lose everything. Or they're going to get knocked back. It's like Candyland or like Monopoly or something like that. Like you get very far on the board and then you have to start all the way over. Like you got to go halfway back, or you got to end up switching places with somebody. This game of life is crazy. You better play your cards right. 4 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords. Or somebody could be knowing that they're leaving somebody else out in the cold. Yeah, we got the Devil. And Temperance again. Somebody could feel like a Sagittarius is the devil. The Chariot. Or they're praying. Somebody's praying that Page of Wands and the Hermit. Somebody's praying that you get into a car accident or things won't become stable for you, or that the devil will come after you while they're living this fantastic life. They're like, okay, well, things are going great for me, so life must be shit for you. Like, huh? I don't understand. What is this about, Source? Hey, Source of Light. The first light. What is this about? I'm feeling like solar plexus, like somebody's pulling at your solar plexus right now. Somebody wants you to have like a power struggle. Yeah, 8 of Cups. Walk away. Once again, God is not the spirit of confusion. Walk away. Any other advice? Yeah, we got the 6 of Swords. You need to move on to calmer waters. The 9 of Pentacles. If you got to be single for a little while, it is what it is. Somebody, you need to just take your shit and go. Like, get the fuck on type shit. Or you took your shit and got out the way. Confirmation. Somebody took their shit and got the fuck out the way. Any advice for this person? It's not giving me like you upended your life, but you like, yeah, I just can't do it no more. Well, We got the Sun, the King of Swords, and the Nine of Cups. You like, God told me to do it, motherfucker. So you might have just abruptly left the situation and you don't feel bad about it. You like, nigga, God told me to do it. Period. Any advice for this person who just abruptly left the situation? We got the Moon and the Seven of Wands. Don't wreck your brain about this situation. Somebody could be definitely trying to send you magic to be confused, to be feeling like you have to defend yourself at every moment. Somebody's pulling at your heartstrings, trying to fuck with your emotions. So at this point, advice to close out this energy. Because I just don't know. Like, if somebody's praying to God, asking God for something, God is telling them, okay, well, go do this and then I'll give it to you. And they're like, oh, hell no, I don't want to do that. Like, can I do something else? And God's like, no, you can do what I told you to do and you'll get that. And they're like, God, how come I don't have this? How come I don't have that? Blah, 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 blah. I got everything else that I want in this life, but I don't have that one thing. Motherfucker, because you didn't do what I asked you to do. That's why. Advice. I don't want to get frustrated with y'all, but like, this energy is redundant. It's irritating. It's irritating. So I don't know if anybody told you, but stop using the Lord's name in vain. Okay, come on now. We got the Magician in reverse, the Four of Cups upright, and the Tower in reverse. You don't know what you want, you don't know what you don't, or you don't know what you want, but you only know what you don't want. And you keep getting presented with what you don't want. And you like, well, shit ain't all fucked up, but it's not what I want either. So, like, you need to shift your vibration. Somebody need to shift their energy because you're just sitting in this, like, bratty type mentality. Like, get up, motherfucker. Like, ugh. Like, irritating me right now. Six of Pentacles, King of Wands, and the Five of Swords in reverse. Somebody could be mad because things are unbalanced with like some type of father figure or something like that. You feel like you got to fight with somebody to be a present father, some type of father figure. You got to fight for some shit to be balanced. But it's all coming in reverse. You don't have to fight. You shouldn't have to. A word for anybody else who needs to have faith. And we got the Two of Wands and the Four of Swords in reverse. And the Most High told you to rest, and here you are still working. Still trying to do shit. Still trying to move around. Still trying to go places when God told you to sit down somewhere. And then here this person is, the person that's spying on you. All they doing is just drinking. They with all they little witch bitch friends. Just throwing up cups into the sky. Just taking shots. Just bitches just getting drunk as hell. Just don't got nothing else to do but just watch you and get drunk. All of this is just So how do we help the collective move forward in this energy? I mean, shit, if you don't want to move forward, then there ain't nothing I can do. Yeah, we got the Empress in reverse. You are that bitch. If ain't nobody told you, you are. 10 of Swords, you could be feeling some type of way because, I don't know, somebody could be wanting to be a mother too. Something about a mother. The Six of Pentacles here, something about your childhood or your child, and you want to be a mother, but there's too many illusions around you right now. Like if you're struggling with your parenting right now, that's because you got too many illusions of your own, illusions of the world, illusions that people are projecting upon you, illusions that the government is putting upon you, illusions of religion and blah blah blah, illusions of entities and all the rest of this other shit. You need to go within. Somebody needs to go within. Somebody needs to go within. Ace of Wands and the fucking Sun. Because the Hermit card is in reverse. Somebody ain't focusing on themselves. Yeah, and the Eight of Swords in reverse. And the Justice card. Damn, bitch. Are y'all ever going to stop watching my fucking readings? Or I hope you getting some real... I really hope that y'all learning from this shit. At this point, if y'all going to keep stalking a bitch and keep watching my readings, God, please help them to learn. God, what is a message that I can give to help them to learn? The 10 of Pentacles and the 2 of Swords. God dang. And the Death in reverse. There's something that y'all don't want to fucking do, but you have to do it anyway. If God calls you to do it, then do it. Stop calling on Archangel Michael to protect you when you're not even doing what God asked you to do. Yea, though you walk through the valley of the shadow of death, not you walk through the valley of death. Nobody said you have to walk through the valley of death. You're walking through the valley of the shadow of death. You should fear no evil, but you're doing evil. Somebody's doing evil, but they fear evil. And if this is you, shame on you. Shame on you. We got the Chariot here. Move forward. Move forward. I don't know how many more times. The prophet Elijah. If God promised you something in the promised land or whatever, you got to move out of your hometown or whatever, do what God called you to do, because you're causing undue trauma, undue bullshit of your own doing, and then praying to God or praying to Archangel Michael to deliver you from the shit when you're causing it yourself. But then looking around like, damn, why everybody doing it? It's like, my guy, take responsibility. Take responsibility. Any other advice for the collective? We got the Hierophant. And stop doing magic on my child. God damn. You weird bitch. And you weird ass nigga for sending her a picture of my fucking child. I know you bitches are watching because your energy come up every fucking day. Bitch, if you won't smoke, it's still up. You got my number, ho. Fuck, I'm over here living a good life. 10 of Cups fucking strength. Nigga, I built this shit from the ground up. I built this shit from the ground up. I built me from the ground up, my kids from the ground up, and the help from a few family members. But baby, don't nobody else really get to take credit for this shit but me. For who my kids are going to be, me. Anybody? Seven of Pentacles in fucking reverse, bro. It came in reverse. Somebody don't know. So it's just giving, like, if this is not your own personal energy, if you, okay, karma comes back around. If you have caused chaos and confusion onto other people, chaos and confusion is coming back to you. Stop praying to God, asking God what the fuck is going on, deliverance, blah, 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 XYZ. Repent. We can start there. Repent. Ask God for forgiveness. Second off, follow your own life path. Third off, leave this child of God alone. Fourth off, do what God asked you to do. You got a lot of shit on your plate. You up here paying attention to somebody else's shit. Whether this could be you or somebody else that's around you. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. Somebody's counting your pockets. Any further advice? King of Pentacles. You can gain the whole world and you're going to still lose your soul. You're still not going to get that nurturing and that loving that you're looking for. As long as you go after earthly and worldly things, you're going to get earthly and worldly energies. You're going to get earthly and worldly karma. You're going to stay vibrating low. The 3D is damn near the lowest vibration that you can go. Even the cartoon vibration and all of that shit is vibrating high as fuck now. It's multiple cartoons. They didn't put it in movies and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and confirmation in fucking Spider-Man and what's that shit? The multiverse, all types of shit. Even the cartoon multiverse is higher than the two-dimensional. Even the comics. But y'all, I don't know if this is you or somebody that's attacking you, but this person, just stop worrying about this shit. Just stop worrying about it because it's going to go over and over and over and over again because this earth is a fucking circle. So the shit, the vibration that they're in, it's just going to continue. As long as you keep tapping into the shit, it's going to continue. So, Source, thank you for the gift of divine acceptance that this vibration, this frequency is always going to remain the same. So please allow us and help us to raise our vibration so that we can step out of this frequency and step on our highest path towards our highest destiny. Thank you so much, Source. So any words of advice for our highest path, highest source of light? I don't even want to use this deck. I don't even want to use a deck, period. Believe you can and you're halfway there. So if you got knocked halfway back, you done already did the work. Just do it all over again. Yeah, it sucks, but hey, that's life. Do it all over again. Or somebody keeps damning themselves and shit. Source said, hey, you think you're big and bad? Keep doing it all over again. Keep getting it all back again. Keep blah, 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 doing it all over again. And if that's what you want to do, then go ahead. Remain in the frequency if that's where you want to be. I'm here, Archangel Adonai. And we got, closing the door, completion. Period. Close the door on that shit. The Hierophant. Anything else? We got beloved, radical acceptance. And then we got falling angels, spiritual narcolepsy. Bro, and I keep hearing Archangel Adonai. We got the farther gate, bold step forward. I also heard the father gate. One more, please. Word of advice for everyone. Everyone. Gathering around the power of community. Okay. 5, closing the door, completion. endings, completion, your greater calling. When closing the door shows up, it is a call to recognize an ending, to terminate a relationship, job, task, or situation that has been dragging on for far too long. Unlock the cage you have been trapped in and shut the door behind you. This is not the time to worry about what others might think or feel. Instead, break with routine, consider what you think and how you feel, and be true to your heart's calling. It is time to walk out the door. If you do not see a door, but only a solid wall in front of you, ask for assistance. Grace for divine acceptance and assistance. Muster the courage to say, no more. Remember as well that no one else needs to be wrong in order for you to do what you know you needed to do for a long time. Lying is done with words and also with silence. My co-star just said that. If the door to a project or a relationship has been closed to you, stop knocking it. You have already tried that and no one answered, at least not in the way that you have liked. Take this as a gift, difficult and painful as it might be. Move on. Every door that shuts is an invitation to find another way, another path to your destination. Better to recognize this earlier than later. How many of us leave a relationship or a job years after we knew it was time to move on? Stop wallowing in the pain. Oh, I ain't gonna lie, dagger in my heart, but it's all right. Stop wallowing in the pain and lingering on the reasons why they did not work. It is keeping you from your greater calling. Bow deeply before that closed door, give thanks to the lessons, and set yourself free. Period. Stop thinking about it. Stop wallowing about it. Let it go. Move on. Let it be. You don't got to light work it, shadow work it, let it go. Nothing. I shouldn't even say let it go. Just be. Let it be in the past. Just let it. Like when I had my little breakdown the other day, I really had to teach myself the definition of it is what it is. Like it really is what it is. It is what it is. Ain't shit I can do about it. So if people don't understand why you move in a certain way or doing certain things, it is what it is. It's out your hands. We got number 2, beloved, radical acceptance. Something about the number 7. An object of affection, radical acceptance, and loving what is. When the beloved appears, it requires 100% of your heart, body, and soul. Don't try to squeeze the beloved into your schedule. Drop the busyness and receive the one you have been waiting for. Know that this card comes as a mirror to show you that the divine within, to show you the divine within and invite your radical acceptance of everything you consider beautiful or ugly in your being. The beloved may not be a person at all. It might be a business venture, a project, or an adventure calling for your full attention. Love it, light it up, and give it your all. Surrender to this truth and know that you are gaining a passport to bliss. Whether even it feels, or even when it feels that you are being consumed by the fire of the beloved, do not hold back or be afraid. Surrender. Y'all need to go watch the Surrender music video by Jhené Aiko. That's why I was channeling the volcanoes and shit also. And she was there a few years ago. She did a lot of light work energy in Hawaii. But yeah, watch the music video, Surrender. But anyway, don't hold back or be afraid, for you will emerge transformed. Surrender is the key. Allow yourself to be loved. Usher the harsh critic out of the door and shut your eyes and ears to the judgment of others who have not been ignited by the divine blaze consuming you. For they will only attempt to douse your fire and leave you choking on the smoke. You're the phoenix. Remember that. Be careful you are not seduced by false promises or false prophets. Okay, because I got to download that the false prophet's about to get their ass beat. But anyway, for they will only attempt to douse your fire and leave you choking on the smoke. Be careful that you are not seduced by false promises or falling prey to your extraordinary abilities to sabotage your dreams and desires. Sink into your heart and trust your sense of what is true, and you will know what to do. The true beloved is never false. Every gift pro offered is valuable. Recognize the many faces of the beloved and welcome them into your heart. You will be so glad that you did. And we got falling angels, spiritual narcolepsy, which I don't even want to, I'm not about to say that. Falling angel, falling unconscious, or spiritual narcolepsy. You are being cautioned now to not fall asleep or go unconscious. You have been flying above the strife and suffering of the world in angelic bliss. However, you risk being seduced by the beauty and comfort of your situation and losing track of your aspirations, your wings. As you fall, you pick up speed, heading towards the trees below and a possible nasty landing. Remember that all you need to do is stop being a falling angel, is to spread your wings and halt your descent and then find an updraft again. Do not be seduced by the fallen angels, your supposed friends and companions who are ready to use you for their pleasure and only have their own interests in mind. As you soar once more in flight, receive the gift of falling angel as an invitation to study the forest from above the trees. Oh wow. In other words, to analyze your situation from a higher perspective without being entangled in its thorny branches. Once you understand what needs to be done, head back to your lofty heights and stand by for the right moment. Action you take now may backfire. Stay conscious and wait until you are guided to change. You will know when the time is right. Number 26, gathering. Oh, wait, no. The farther gates or the father gate. The bold step forward. Number 55, changes. A lot of changes. You're being thrust into your new start. Like, this is it. This is what you've been waiting for. Don't, and if you don't, you risk in turning yourself into a fallen angel. Yeah, it might burn, but the flame is going to transform you into something totally new. Oh, the next experience, legacy, evolving, bold step forward. When the farther gate when the farther gate card shows up, it is a clear call to lift your eyes to the horizon to begin walking towards your future. Y'all, I was listening to Total Praise earlier. Y'all need to listen to the song Total Praise. Lord, I will lift mine eyes to the hills, knowing my help comes from you. Your peace you give me in time of the storm. You are the source of my life. You are the light of my strength. I lift my hands in total praise to you. Ashe, amen. Yeah, y'all need to listen to that. But anyway, you are marching into place right now, stirring the dust but not getting anywhere. Trust that your forward movement will lead you to a new destination you have already set for yourself, but perhaps forgotten or neglected because of your everyday busyness. The farther gate comes to tell you that the ending is at hand and that you can leave the old behind. Let it peel away like an old skin you shed. Do not hesitate. Cross the threshold boldly, and you will be rewarded. If you continue marking time instead of moving, you will miss the opportunity. The gate is open. The next landscape of your life is within reach. But the window of time to pass through it grows shorter. Do not dally. A gift of the farther gate is to bring you the fullest expression of your gifts, perhaps for the first time. It is an invitation to a sacred passage to new discovery in both great challenges and opportunities. It is not a graduation. There are no rewards other than the exploration itself. You have been a farmer too long, tilling the hard soil that now bears little fruit for you. Time to put on the explorer hat once again. So this ain't graduation. It's more like you're moving to a new school. This a new class. This you dropped your old. Somebody could be in college and they drop their old curriculum, they old everything, all of their credits and shit because they can't transfer it because they're about to jump into a new career. Also, this could be like a light career though. So number 26 for the collective, for all of us, gathering around. The power of community, being safe and secure, allowing help. There are times when you need positive reinforcement from others. Pixie dust. Perhaps your journey has made you tired just before reaching your proverbial finish line, where your friends await to cheer your arrival. Know this, you are not alone, regardless of whether you think you are. People gather around you to help you with your next step as you bring it forth from the cosmos into the beauty of life. There has never been another you before, and you have a unique relationship with your friends, family, communities, and all those who gather to help you in the unseen realms. Now is the time to allow assistance from others. Ask for it and trust that you will receive it. You are safe and secure right now in this moment, truly supported in your beautiful and amazing, complicated life. You are heard by angels, witnessed by the divine, and loved. Yes, loved. Now and always by life itself. Whatever your query, you will find the help you need to achieve what you desire, and you will not have to do this alone. Count on it. I just love God. I just love the Most High. I just love when things like this happen. Yes. So, yeah. Ascended Masters, can we get a crystal oracle message for the collective, please? To close out this reading and to bring them forwards until they have the next reading from me or the next piece of guidance to get on the journey. I don't know where this new accent just came from, but we're just going to run with it. We have Angel Raziel and Purchasite, Storm Wisdom. Is Mama D live? What is going on? Something about Mama D. We got Ascended Master El Moriah and Blue Star Sapphire, Higher Will. Your name could be Peter or Raziel or Storm or Stormy. Your name could be Will. Your name could be Sapphire, Mariah. Number 20, you could be 20 years old. Number 3 could be significant to number 2 and 3. 2023 could have been significant for you as well too. Number 7 again, 777, something about spirituality, luck, Jupiterian energy. All right, number 12. Angel Raziel and Pure Sight, Storm Wisdom. We bring you the gift of Storm Wisdom. This is the fierce cleansing nature of divine compassion made manifest in the world. Storm Wisdom thrills the spirit, for it understands that so much benefit and liberation will come from the process, yet the mind may quake at the prospect of such little control over how your life events are unfolding for a time. This is what is happening during experience of Storm Wisdom is that anything that can become stagnant or obstructing to your spiritual growth will be uprooted. Yes, thank you, God. You may find that the divine storm of transformation powering through your life creates a feeling of upheaval, creative chaos, uncertainty, and excitement. You may feel simultaneously liberated and exhilarated, whilst also wondering if everything is going to be okay. You must remember that you will only be asked to give up something in order to receive that which is far more beautiful and supportive of your sacred life journey. You must also remember that the cleansing power of the storm will revitalize you, bring you fresh energy and perspective to take forward in your journey, and is a divine blessing which will only bring good into your life. Awesome. And number 20, Higher Will. The divine is creative genius at play. It understands how to ensure all organisms evolve. My bad, y'all. Where Not even the tiniest or apparently most insignificant creature is forgotten, so that all needs are met at the perfect time and in the perfect way. You are very much a part of that. Every wish, dream, desire, yearning, and vision you have is very much a part of that loving creative plan, too. It is not possible for the human mind to grasp the workings of the divine mind in its microscopic attention to detail and macroscopic vastness. It is possible, though, for the human mind to understand that the divine mind knows what it is doing, and that it is and that what it is doing is unconditionally loving for all of creation, including you. In your life at present, higher will is at work. Of course, it is always an operation, but there are times when that may seem hard to believe. You always, whilst emotionally, oh, wait, hold on. You may know intellectually that the universe loves you and is helping you always, whilst emotionally you may feel insecure, uncertain, or challenged by what is happening in your life and wish it was other than what it is. What is causing uncertainty in you will change in time. As you grow through it, you will naturally access increased understanding, acceptance, and even joyful appreciation of how incredibly creative and intelligent life is, and how amazing your spiritual journey is, too. Higher will does not wish for you to suffer. It wishes for you to grow and remember who you truly are. Sometimes that growth brings suffering, for it can be difficult for the mind to let go of ideas and expectations and learn to believe that what is always a gift, even if we can't quite see how at the time. Sometimes higher will shall ask that you cultivate patience. There is no point to rush ahead on your path, ready to speak, shine, share, and teach when those you are destined to assist are not ready for you yet. Your voice would be lost in the darkness. There is no love in that for anyone involved. Patience for a time will allow for the love that can grow to be given a chance to do so in the best conditions for that to happen. You are allowed not to enjoy the moment that you are in. Perhaps patience is not one of the virtues of your more enthusiastic, future oriented personality. You may feel constrained and not enjoy that very much. This is absolutely fine. And it might be more joyful if you could learn to love the building of the foundation as much as the successful completion of the task, to learn why the constraint as or to learn to see the constraint as a way that your soul can build some spiritual muscle of trust, endurance, and sacrifice of instant gratification for long term success. But that is not essential. It is just a way that you could love life a little more, engage with what is, and resist a little less. Although the mystery as to how higher will is working in magic may always somewhat impenetrable to the mind, there is a very easy way to know what higher will is telling you at any time, any given time. It communicates with you every day, in every moment, through the simple truth of what is happening in your life. Are you riding a wave of success and opportunity in this moment? Or are you being patient and attending to the particular issue or circumstance? Are you seeing your vision materializing right in front of your eyes at this moment? Or are you building the foundations within yourself and perhaps within your life for that vision to be born in a not too distant future? What is happening is higher will at work. It is helping you. In your own way, as you fulfill your divine destiny, you are helping it return, doing your part to manifest the great divine plan of love in the world. If you are feeling anxiety, doubt, impatience, or uncertainty, guilt, shame, or anger, or even excitement and joy that a plan is coming together, this oracle brings you a reassuring message. You can do everything you can and then let it go again and again. Trust that higher will is working for your best interests and will help manifest your most soul satisfying success at the perfect time and in the perfect way. Higher will. Something about being a star seed confirmation. Star seed, I feel like angelic presence just like flow through me. Woo. Yeah, sensitivity. Yeah. So we're gonna get a message from the Lemurians and then we're gonna get out of here. You're not going to get no homework today because it's Friday and it's Bible class. So, messages from the Lemurians, please. My spiritual teachers, mom and dad. Y'all got anything y'all want to say to the collective? That's a lot. Mom and dad, mother and father. We got Realm Bridger. Okay. One for the collective, please. Okay. The energy is all over the place. One for the collective, please. Mahi Takao. We got our ancient future. An ancient remembering is emerging. Seed crystals and the knowledge they are imbued with are becoming unearthed. Those who see a better future are not just dreaming. Their hearts and minds are hearkening to the core of the earth-based traditions to bring through knowledge that will help shift this paradigm into balance. This card is imbued with activations, and you are being showered with blessings in preparation for your transformation. It may be turbulent at times, but you will grow and heal through the coming journey. You can navigate a situation you have no experience with by being truly present. Integrity and intuition will guide you. It's a lot of activations in this. Okay, something about the double helix of DNA, something about a clam, something about Hathor, Pisces energy, yin and yang, Ursula energy, octopus energy, mermaid or siren energy. Also, something about Kemet. These are African mermaids specifically. There's a lot of different kinds of mermaids. These are frequencies that are being spoken through the water as well, too. These are every single water drop has a different download. This is star systems, star codes. As above, so below, different realms and shit like that, too. And then we got She of the Lotus. If there's a way to fast track growth, it is by being real with the shadowy or unloved parts of ourselves. Shadows can be painful or tender to the touch. Sensitivity can be a trigger that shows us where we might want to spring clean some of our darker, forgotten, ignored, or hidden corners. Accepting our shadows is the first stage in restoring ourselves to wholeness and self-love. Peel back the layers where there is shame, guilt, or fear, and bring them into the daylight. Under a loving and compassionate light, they will resolve and reassimilate, reminding us that on the flip side of the coin, these are our superpowers. Beautiful. So yeah, y'all. That was the reading. That's the message. We're gonna leave it on a high note. I really want to leave you out with some higher frequency energy, but I'm still learning myself. So I just hope that my love and the message and the energy, the vibration is understood. Oh, crap. My bad, y'all. Because I don't know my higher language yet, I'm going to pull a Egyptian word for some higher light words. We're going to get out of here. We got the upper spiritual plane. we have one comedic word, please, for the collective. Yeah, didn't we get Zep Tepi the other day? I know this was a long, I don't want to call it a sermon. I know this was a long message, though. I appreciate y'all for sticking in there. And shoot, if it resonates, it resonates. If I only reach one human being, two human beings, I'm doing my job. If this reach y'all 2 years, 3 years, or whatever the quantum time of whatever they be trying to make up, if this will reach you when it reach you, it's a timeless message. Ariana, Z is the last letter in the alphabet. WTF. Zep Tepi. The Egyptian New Year began when the Nile River overflowed and fertilized the land. Once a year, during the dog days of summer, this is that time that I was talking about, y'all. The furiously flowing Nile seemed to shoot forth through the cataracts of the Nile near Aswan. In the photographed image above, flowing water from a jar suggests that the liquid is quickly moving, almost as if it was carried on a pair of legs. The triplicate ripples of water suggest the multiplied, overflowing quality of the rising river as it inundates the land below it, represented by the hieroglyphs of the valley. This overflowing water jug became the icon of the Aquarian age and its forthcoming renewal. The line drawing above offers yet another way of seeing this word. While the first four glyphs are phonetic, one can clearly see the land below and the seed that will be fertilized by the water of the inundation. The hieroglyphic head is used to designate something that is ahead of another thing, something that comes before. In this case, the year begins with the flood. The season of inundation comes along with the season of sowing. Zep Tepi harkens back to an Egyptian Genesis story of creation of the world. At that time, nothing existed except for the waters of the heaven and the waters of the earth. Then Atum cried out and let from his lips, his voice vibrating on the waters in the creative act of motion. The waters and the heaven and earth parted. His winged soul, filled with creative desire, flew out to him. Flewed. Boo, Ariana. Bird-like, it soared until saw a mound of earth arising from the waters. The Ankh bird, or the phoenix, landed upon this place and made a nest. Upon this Ben stone, or the primeval hill, the pyramids were built to remind us of the first time when the land of Kem, or Egypt, emerged from the waters. Thereafter, this golden age called Zep Tepi became known as the first time. One legend says that the gods and goddesses arrived in their fleets, landing in Egypt. Were they Atlanteans fleeing a sinking continent, or star people voyaging across celestial rivers of light in their craft, or magi escaping an inundation that fractured their homeland? Some theorize a prehistoric time when the land bridge spanning Africa and Europe sank. The plains of Giza and the Sahara Desert were flooded around 36,400 BCE, trapping the sea creatures. This area later becomes the Western Sahara Desert Valley of the Whales. These are true things. And all of those things happened also. According to several researchers, among them former investigative journalist and Egyptologist Armando May, Zep Tepi is an actual historical period traced back specifically to 36,420 BCE. It was then that the god Osiris was to have first stepped down upon the soil of Egypt, bringing ancestral knowledge with him. Many ancient texts refer to Zep Tepi but its first reference derives from its earlier known writings of the pyramid text. This is very deep. If y'all been paying attention, y'all see Osiris, Zep Tepi, all of these things have already come up in the reading. Atum, all of that. Every year, when the Nile predictably flooded after the rising of Sirius, the prehistoric cataclysmic event, the flood, and its attendant mythology was recalled. As the waters subsided, leaving their alluvial soil, all seemed to be renewed. The waters quenched the parched land's thirst. Old and worn structures were swept away. The mud brick houses lost to the flood were rebuilt every year after the river receded. This annual event resulted in the melting snows of Kilimanjaro, the White Nile, met the surging monsoon rains of Ethiopia, the Blue Nile. Wow. Wow. Both rivers surged downstream, merging and crashing together at the Khartoum, the origin of the Nile River proper. Thankfully, for the ancient Egyptian farmer, this Zep Tepi in ancient Egypt repeated itself every summer at almost the same time. Wow. So these are two waters combining together. The waters, the primordial waters of the heavens and the waters of the sea. Interesting. Once the river washed everything away, then reclamation began, along with the seed growth and abundance. After the harvest came the drought, before inundation began again. The cycle denotes both beginning and completion. The astrological image of the zodiacal sign Aquarius reverts to the two sources of the Nile that the god Hapi pours from the Amophore he holds. The earliest known hieroglyphs for the word indicating abyss or inundation was the word none, inscribed with the nothingness, or inscribed with hieroglyphs of two flowing streams of water. Our concept of none or nothingness comes from this image of the abyss, in which there is no difference between heaven and earth. All is vast oceanic emptiness. Y'all hearing this? When one thinks of the Aquarian age, we feel, simultaneously a kind of terror at the dissolution of our way of life as we know it now, and an exultation over the coming revolution of higher spiritual awakening. An age, a cycle, a phenomenon that keeps repeating itself, destroying in order to liberate and reshape us. This is the meaning of Zep Tepi. Wow. I believe the Zep Tepi is among us. Release what no longer serves you. This is number 8. Sort through your junk drawers, closets, boxes under the bed, and files at the back of the filing cabinet. If you haven't needed it for 6 months, let it go. Success comes from having only what serves you readily available. Don't waste energy trying to find what you need or save what you do not need. Wow. And number 4, now the flood approaches. Gather the resources that will sustain you. Stock up on what secures your future, whether these things lie in the material world or in the realm of ideas. And then number 6, if you've been worried about health, healing comes to you. Do your part to find balance in your life. Illuminate those things that overwhelm you. Too many projects, too much self-doubt, or standing too close to the forest so you can't see the trees. The right amount of sleep, of sleeping in, of self-care, of exercise, and joy does wonders. Yeah, that's that. We're going to end it on a high note. So, highest source of light, we thank you so much for giving us these messages. We thank you for allowing us to remain on this higher frequency. We thank you so much for thrusting us out of our past experiences and allowing our past experiences to be a bridge to allow us to be here at this moment. Allow us to embrace the here and now. And we thank you so much for the present. We thank you so much for our gifts and for this reading and for the courage to change the things that we can change, for the wisdom to know the difference and have discernment and to accept the things that we cannot change. We love you. We thank you. We praise you. We honor you. Ashe, 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 and Ashe. I just want to leave y'all with some sacred words. Mataka Yita Kote Re Re Rawe Tarimaro. Mother, father, and child. All shall remain innocent. Let there be light. And yes, you can. Peace be with y'all. Dragon spirit be with y'all. Spirit of transformation be with y'all. Spirit of the Most High be with y'all. I will catch y'all next time. Bye. Hold on, YouTube, y'all. Bye, YouTube.